So today we are talking about how to get over impossible situations. How to get over a situation that has the potential to swallow you whole. How to overcome a situation that is impossible. You look at it, it has no way out. You look at it, you're surrounded. You look at it, it's a ditch you've gotten yourself into. A relationship situation that threatens to end your life before it ends. How do you get out of a situation that is impossible to deal with? Impossible to overcome. How do you overcome what is impossible? That is our discussion today. For example, you managed somehow to get pregnant with the wrong guy. You got a child with the wrong woman. You created a child with the most toxic person you have ever met. They hoodwinked you, you got involved, and you got sucked in. There is a child whom you love so much, with a person whom you can't stand. An impossible situation. You got yourself into a marriage that is taking you down and down and down. You got yourself into a relationship that has turned you into something you can't recognize. How do you overcome impossible situations? I'll give you 3 strategies today. How do you live to yourself after something has buried you so far down? 50-50 chances you may never lift your head again. A setback that is nearly impossible to overcome. All right. Purity, you're asking why we don't come on Citizen. We moved to NTV on Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. We are doing Elevate Show at NTV, Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. I want to give you the first step to overcome impossible situations. The first step is to use the rule that says desperate times, desperate measures. Desperate times, desperate measures. One reason you are stuck in your bad situation is that you're still looking for a reasonable solution. A solution that doesn't cause pain to anyone. A solution that is agreeable to everyone. You're still looking for a way out without hurting somebody, without hurting the other person. You're still looking for a way. You're still looking for a way that does not hurt anyone. One reason you are still trapped is because you don't realize that desperate times call for desperate measures. You have not braced for a way out that still bruises you. You have not prepared to get out with a bruise. You are still avoiding bruises and you are trapped. That's one reason you are stuck. Situations persist and dilemmas remain when you do not accept that, or either way there will be some bleeding. If you can accept that you'll have to bleed one way or other to get out of this, now you begin to do your mathematics. Which one has the less bleeding? Because there will be bleeding somewhere. Which pain can I live with? Which bruise can I withstand? Which person can I sacrifice? Can I give up? Which relationship can I forget about? What some hopes that are not possible here? This is not an ideal situation and I cannot hope for an ideal outcome. I got myself in a ditch, and in order to get out, there's some weights I'll have to cut off. I need to get light for the flight. And this is threatening my whole existence, that if I don't do anything different, there'll be no hope. If you get yourself in an impossible situation that has the capacity to swallow you whole, the only way out is to accept a level of whipping and pain. Imagine a king who was selected by God and given to govern his country, to put together Israel. Then he gets himself in an impossible situation. He makes somebody's wife pregnant and he kills the man. Hey, my friend. Now, that's the scandals we're talking about. Scandals have the potential to finish you, to sink you, to swallow your reputation. David got himself into an impossible situation. You've killed a man. He cannot be reversed. You've taken somebody's wife. It's clear to everyone. It has leaked. What next? impossible situations, the only way out David finally got out is when he accepted desperate times, desperate measures. And he had to bury the past and what he did and accept the consequences of marrying this woman in less than ideal situations. The child died. He took it without discouragement, without depression, without complaining. Picked up from there. I want you to think of a desperate way out that will still hurt somebody, but it will release you eventually. Maybe it may involve forgetting your child for a period of time. It may involve living without the closure or the discussion you hoped for. It may involve releasing your hope of family. It may involve not being with your child, not having a stable family like you had dreamed of. It may involve stopping to fear divorce and being called a divorcee or single parent for a while. It may involve letting go of the future you had created in your mind together with this person because you have seen now this person is the impossible situation. It may involve releasing every dream you had created in your head and the personality you were when you were with this person and the joy and the vibrance and the chemistry after you discover that is exactly the wrong connection. It may involve accepting loss. How to move on from impossible situations? The first step is to accept the rule. Desperate times, desperate measures. To accept a level of bruising and the wounding and bleeding on your way out. That you may not maintain a perfect record anymore. That you have messed up something that marred your record, but you don't want to die there. You want to give yourself a hope to build another life. That's why David is still the prince. And even God himself named after him. Our Christ is called the Son, the root and stump of Jesse, the son of David. Okay? I want you to know that. Sometimes you forsake what you hoped for and you work with what is in front of you. Forsake the ideal, embrace the real. Forget the ideal, embrace what is in front of you. The second step, how to get out of impossible situations, is to craft a new identity. You cannot continue as you were, as you thought, as you carried yourself, the image you had and the way you saw yourself. To pick up from who you were and start now from here in the face of this dangerous setback, foolish mistake, stupid involvement, unholy alliance, teaming up with the wrong people, with the wrong person. And now you're waking up to a crisis, to an embarrassment, to a scandal. The only way out is to craft a new identity. Stop holding on to the young boy, the perfect record boy you were, the girl who was innocent and naive and simple. Now, become a warrior. Become a man who can take a step, stand, and move on. Become a man who has a side that people did not know. That you can say no to chaos. That you can put walls and boundaries and go start another life. Become the man who can disappear from those who no longer appreciate you and actually build a life. A year goes and another goes. And by the time they hear of you again, you have built another empire. Become the man who doesn't depend too much on support as you used to, who does not need the validation of mentors and parent figures and authority figures who brought you up and used to consult them about everything, and now they cannot understand you, and what you're contemplating is offensive to all of them, because what you want to do is self-loving and self-recreating, and then they want to maintain you on tradition and image and what is comfortable to them, and there are things that generally society does not allow you to reach for, things like self-love and peace and happiness and abundance and wealth and money. Those things society does not understand them. They are only personal pursuits. You want to go for peace, abundance, you want prosperity, you want true love, you want joy, you want happiness, you want stability, you want to live true rather than having to fulfill people's images. You want to be authentic. The second step to get over impossible situations is to craft a new identity. Identity that serves you as you know yourself now. The last step is anchor yourself in warriors of the same war. Find people who have fought similar battles and won. They may not be physically near you, but they may be virtually near you. It may be a person who speaks online that speaks the language of what you're doing. It may be people who validate you from the other end of the world, and they confirm that you're on track. They confirm that you're not crazy. They support you, soothe you, give you validation that this is the right way to go. Find people who speak the language of the world you're going into, the culture you're building, the new life you're building. Find people who confirm your thoughts. Woo! I want you to know the third step to create a life, to get over impossible situations, to network with people who have survived what you're fighting, who talk the language as if they understand you. Let's summarize the 3 steps to overcome impossible crisis situation. Things you got yourself into, and if you don't act quickly to swallow your life whole, you never live again, you never be free again. You will never be yourself, you never achieve your potential. Impossible situations are those which threaten your life as a whole, as opposed to one segment of your life. Not just losing a job, about to lose your sanity, your freedom, your potential, your peace. Anything threatening to swallow your life whole. The wrong marriage, getting child with the wrong person, the wrong relationship, divorce, bad breakup, bad affairs. Next time, remind me, guys, we talk about how to get out of a high-stake affair. High-stake affair is when you get involved with a person who is very famous, powerful, and they have the capacity to hurt you badly. But you're already involved secretly with them, and they can't release you, and they're more powerful, they're more known, they're more prominent. You can't talk about it to anyone because nobody would believe you. So the summary of steps today, how to get out of impossible situations, is to know that desperate times call for desperate measures. Stop looking for diplomatic solutions. You need a solution that works, although it has some bleeding and bruising. Number 2, craft a new identity other than the person you are, who was just diplomatic, casual, people-pleasing. And number 3, network with people who have survived this war. Find a person who talks that language. They may be online, in some social media, in some place podcast. And while at it, get a book, Healing Your Inner Self to Commence Your Best Life, and combine it with toxic relationship. While at it, get these 2 books, they'll help you. All right? And then get the book Mastery to help you craft where you're going. Combine it with Millionaire Moves. These 2 will help you plan your financial life. I'm about to pick questions. You can shoot your questions, guys. And then if you're trying to build your life and you're under 25, get The Visionary, The Young Visionary, and Dreams Before Dating. These books are also there on soft copy, and they're on benjaminzuluglobal.com. The books are only 1,000 each and 2,000 for the financial, for self-development. Bobo, where do we get them from? Uganda. Uganda, we have an agent there. We also have Lasting Love, Before You Say I Do, and Dating Right. Millionaire Moves is 2,000. I want ebook for teenager. Click benjaminzuluglobal.com. You can get them there. benjaminzuluglobal.com. You can get your ebooks immediately. Please pin where to get them. I'm in the UK. We can ship Amora. Please inbox us or just chat WhatsApp. There's my number up there. The 9 books are only 11,000. Is that about $80? Yes. Please pin. Yes. UK we can send. They're only $80 or 11,000 Kenyan shilling. You can click benjaminzuluglobal.com. Let me pick a few questions and tell me which books you're ordering. I will be able to send them to you. Okay. I've really learned a lot from you. Thank you so much for the knowledge. At 21 years, the dear student at the university trying to figure things out alone. God has really been faithful. May God bless you, sir. Thank you, Lizzie. Eliza, thank you. Thank you for your message on Instagram. Odi Kim, you say I love your message. Thank you. Yes, we can ship to Dubai. Joyce, you ship to Dubai almost regularly. Every time we are always shipping there. Please inbox. We're in Uganda. Uganda, we have an agent. You can inbox. We'll link you up immediately. All right. I'm happy through your teachings. I'm able to move on and love again after painful breakup. Thank you. I love your post. Thank you. I'm wondering, I'm 22 at university too and trying to build my life. Please recommend. Yes. Amora, read all the books. When you're under 25, read all these 9 books. You will save yourself a lot of problems. Your voice, I started listening to you at 16. Now you know I can't lose my way. Wow, Simple Black, I envy you. At 16, you're wise. Thank you for starting early. You're doing what I would wish my daughter to do, my son to do. As early as 13, as early as 12, start learning life. Don't live blindly and you're surprised. What do you do if my baby daddy is not responsible from day one, yet I want him to bond with my daughter? Baby daddies are not in the Bible, they are not in the Quran. It's a result of your own immorality and carelessness. There's no rule to govern stupidity and cheapness. Anytime you lower yourself to sleep with people you're not married to and you create children, stop expecting them to behave. There's no covenant between you. Observe the monkey you got yourself involved with and accept it as it is. If it doesn't want responsibility, move on and carry your cross. Baby daddy, baby mama is a result of madness, our own. Most likely, there's usually no marriage, just immorality and looseness and carelessness, complicating your life. Stop asking as if that's a thing society should be talking about. Help me with my baby daddy. Did you ask us when you're choosing the baby daddy? This is a result of your own looseness. Deal with it. Women, you have trivialized sex and you pay a price for it. That's a mistake. Treat it as it is. How much are the 9 books altogether? Wingo is only 11,000 Kenya shillings, or $80. Married to a narcissist, behavior started after our second born pregnancy, now 3 years. Get counseling, my friend, and get the healing your inner self and toxic relationships. This tool will help you diagnose correctly what you're dealing with. Don't just throw the word narcissist. I don't know what you mean. Make sure you confirm what you're dealing with here. Wingo, why don't you inbox? We help you where to get the books. May I ask a question? How can a lady love herself and never love men because they have destroyed me? Please heal. I don't want to know that you love men or not. I just want you to heal. Get these 2 books. Healing Your Inner Self, Toxic Relationships, and combine it with self-mastery. How to master your own feelings, your talents, your gifts. Before you close this chapter saying, I'll never, just heal first. All right. What's your take on stoicism? What is it? These are just philosophies of life. Every time I create a new business, when it comes time to launch, I feel stuck, like it won't work. The fear to launch is understandable. Please, I've written Millionaire Moves and Mastery to help you exactly with things like that. All right? Before you give up on business, read these 2 books. All right? Are you offering online therapy sessions? Yes, I do. And the charges depend on the work. Inbox me, you're going to discuss it, please. Lavender, inbox me. We are going to discuss it. Instagram. I'm 25 years now, and there's a lot I don't know. How do I attain stability on finances and life? That's good you're asking. Start with this pair. Irene Gibson's. Healing Your Inner Self, Mastery and Millionaire Moves. Stability in finances. We started there. Really learned a lot from you since the first day I watched you on Joy's show. Thank you so much. This is Alice Ogo. Thank you so much. Most of the comments is about mistakes of men from women. We need men to open up and talk. Ole Tank, why don't you start? Men do talk to me a lot in my inbox. They do talk a lot. I introduce my child to a new person only to know that we aren't compatible. How do I go about it? Just explain to the child that you're not compatible and then learn your lesson next time. SM. All right? How to rebuild and heal at 29. I have no baby daddy drama. I just want to rebuild my life. That's good. Healing your inner self to commence your best life. This one, these 2, and dealing with toxic relationships, and then self-mastery. All right? These 3 will help you recover and build your life. This is Jane. Jane, you are 29. Get those 3 books. They will help you greatly. Okay? All right. Let me see Facebook questions. I'm 38, mom of 2. Is it too late to start over? I bought the healing books. It's not too late, please. Get also the dating set. If you're starting dating, get the dating package. Timeless Joy. Healing, dating right, lasting love, and before you say I do. How do I get your books? I'm in Nairobi. Engineer Kobe, just inbox. You're going to send them to you, or click benjaminzuluglobal.com. I want those 3 that you're holding now. Joyce, Lois, and thank you. Yes, I've held the 3 for dating. All right, there's a dating package there. Confirm the ones you want. Or I've also held mastery, healing, and toxic relationships. All right. I've also held those 3. Please confirm which ones, and just inbox. Do you have pregnancy journey books? Please, not yet. We don't have pregnancy journey books, but we have books for self-understanding like mastery, healing. Benjamin 25, an army, that 2-year-old guy is approaching me. Should I date him? You should. What's wrong? That age difference is okay. Meet him and find out whether he meets the qualities you want. All right? That's very okay. The age gap there is normal. Perfect. Who else is here? All right? Following from Kakamega, we are taking down notes. Thank you. Kiema David, thank you, my brother. I see you there on Facebook. All right? I read you are backdating, right? Okay. Now I'm 1 year happily married. I was very intentional with my 3 kids. Wow. Oh. You are saying the book, Dating Right. Oh, somebody has read Dating Right and now they are married. In case you wanted confirmation, Anita Nje is saying she read it, she was intentional, and then she's now married. This dating pack will help you. Before you say do lasting love and dating right. Thank you, Anita. You have confirmed. Uganda, just inbox us. We have an agent there who confirm. Will link you up. My family don't accept me to leave. Stop asking for permission to go into your life. Will you stay there forever, my friend? Be wise and be firm, okay? All right? Let me pick 2 last questions. All right? He's chatting up another woman after I helped him in the UK. He says it means nothing. Move on. Jamie, move on. Move on. And stop thinking when you help people, they'll be loyal. Date people whom you connect on honesty. And please get the set on dating right. Stop investing in men like that. Don't do that. Marilyn, you say you are a damaged woman. Don't use that title on yourself. Just say you are hurting and you need to heal. Get healing on yourself and toxic relationships. I'm 29. Am I late? No, you are not. The time you can start, that's when you can start. Don't start calling yourself late. How does one enforce family boundary from asking favors when at the same time one will need also position themselves online for visibility? No problem. I have written this book to balance family difficult relationships. Please get them and combine in self-mastery on the dating space. All right? On Instagram, that is Netambong. All right? All right. Thank you so much, my people. I love you, and I want you to click benjaminzuluglobal.com. And I will meet you next time, and even as you buy books. Thank you, guys.